A very good morning, everybody. My name is Parveen, and I am going to be the MC for 2 days. Well, I hope everybody is very, very excited because this is one of the most awaited event of the year. I would love to welcome each and everybody for the second edition Smart Meter Summit 2022. As we have 2 days of long day conference, the first day looks like with 6 presentations and 3 panels. Well, I hope everybody is ready. So let's begin with the inauguration and opening speech by Mr. Shardul Fadnavis, Managing Director, PwC India's Energy Practice. Shardul is a Managing Director with PwC India's Energy Practice. He has led and held key roles in several digital transformation projects in the energy sector, focused on smart metering, AMI, meter data management, customer engagement, customer operations, and work and asset management, etc. Before joining PwC India, Shardul was with PwC US for about 12 years, where he has worked with power and utilities clients in North America to help transform their businesses leveraging digital technologies. So let's welcome Mr. Shardul Fadnavis.
Hi, good morning, everyone, and thank you so much, Parveen, for that intro. And I'd like to, welcome this audience that we have, right? I think the numbers that you share are astounding. We have a big group and exciting 2 days lined up in front of us as far as the discussions go, right? So would also like to invite and say thank you to all the speakers, panelists, industry experts who've made time to be with us for the next 2 days to talk about this critical topic that we have at hand as part of the Smart Meter Summit 2022, right? And thank you also to the organizers, because this is not a easy feat bringing this bigger group together for 2 days and finding time on calendars for everyone, right? So with that, I just want to talk a little bit about the summit, right? And in my mind, when I was thinking about this last night, I think the timing for this one could not have been better, correct? I mean, hopefully, COVID is somewhat behind us. We are still looking at cases coming up in Europe, but I'm hoping it stays manageable. But this is our opportunity to start getting out there and be out and about with our clients, amongst the utilities, and talk through how we're going to make progress on that vision of 250 million smart meters that we've had for a couple of years now, right? And talking about that vision, I mean, we've been at it for a couple of years, more than a couple of years, and we've had great successes. We've had marquee projects, and we've learned a lot, right? I mean, there've been successes, but we are also learning as we go along as to what's working for us as a country, right? For us as a demographic. And so from that perspective, when I think about it, right, this is a good time for us to come together, do a retrospective on what has worked, right, and then what needs to be done, right? What are the learnings from the past, and then how do we plan for the future so that we can get and achieve this vision of 250 million smart meters across the nation, as we've been at it, right? So that's why I'm excited about the next 2 days. Like I said, timing couldn't have been better. So with that in mind, let's talk about the agenda a little bit, right? So we have eminent speakers coming in, talking to us, over the next 2 days as keynotes, alternating with very interesting panel discussions, right? So the keynote speakers will come and talk to us a little bit about their industry experience, how they've seen the industry evolve, and then what they think about the future of the industry, right? And how digital will play a role in all of that as we go on this journey and move along this journey of grid modernization, right? And then once we get into the panels, as we start out, the first couple of panels will be on that strategy level, where we'll talk about what needs to be done, right? What needs to be done to achieve this mission that we've set ourselves on to get 250 million smart meters out there in the wild in India, right? And so we'll start out with those strategic conversations, and then as the day evolves, we'll get into some of the tactical discussions across the smart metering value chain, right? We'll talk about the HES, we'll talk about the MDM, we'll talk about the billing system, we'll talk about how all of it comes together from an integration perspective, from an interoperability perspective, right? And then also talk about challenges when it comes to operation and maintenance, right? So basically, we'll start with the high level and drill down to the basics. So with that in mind, I just also was thinking as I was coming into the office for this, right? I was thinking, what are the three things for me when it comes to this conference, right? What are the three things that are the most important? And here's what I landed on, right? So I really want to celebrate and talk about what we've done well as a nation so far, right? We've made a lot of progress. We had a pandemic, raging pandemic that we had to deal with. Through that, we've been making progress on this agenda for smart metering, right? So I want to celebrate that together. The second one is uh, definitely want to talk through what the learnings are, right? I mean, where are we today? What can help us accelerate the progress, right? And the third one is, also hear from all the eminent international speakers that we have lined up, right? To hear from them about what they've seen elsewhere, right? And how we can leverage that to skip revolutions in our journey to get there faster, right? So these are the three things that I am looking forward to personally. But having said that, we have an action-packed agenda for 2 days. So yeah, I mean, let me not be in the way of getting started. So thanks for having me also to kick this off, and I'm looking forward to some fun and learnings over the next two days. So back to you, Parveen. Thank you so much.